Hello, I'm Peter and I'm here to talk a little bit about Photopoint monitoring. Photopoint monitoring is a really quick and easy way of recording changes to bushland on your property, so it can help look at how native plants regenerate, but also how some of the pest plants that you might be working on diminish over time. Here's a good example of some weeds that if we set up a Photopoint here, we'd be able to see how they disappeared over time as we were working on them. The equipment that you'll need to set up your Photopoint monitoring are a couple of posts. In this case, I've got star droppers. What we do is we set one up at the end where you're going to take the photo, and the other one about 10 metres away as the sighter post. You need a tape measure to measure out your 10 metres. We use either a club hammer or a star dropper knocker inner to knock the posts in. And then we'll need a sign for the sighter post. In this case, what we have on the sign is the site code. We have the Photopoint number on the site, plus the orientation of the photo, so in this case south, and then the date. Okay, so once you've got your Photopoint all set up, what you do is you take your camera, set it on the near post, and make sure the marker board is in the middle of your photo. All done.
Hello and welcome. My name's Tamara.
And I'm Mark.
And we're here to talk to you today about trail cameras. So let's get into a bit more about why you would get one set up. First of all, you might see some presence of feral animals. There could be some damage on the fence, there could be some damage to the vegetation. You might just be curious and want to know what native animals are roaming about. So there's a few things to look out for, and trail cameras will help you on that journey.
So here is our motion activated wildlife camera. On the front of it you can see all our motion sensors, and right in the middle is our camera. When I open it up, inside our watertight compartment we have our buttons and controls and our menu screen, and also a lot of batteries which are charged. All the data that this camera captures will be stored on our SD card, so we've got to make sure that's in there. Once that's done, we'll play with the settings and then we'll close it up and we'll be able to install it on the tree. I'm in an area that I'm curious about. I found this interesting digging and also some scats that I'm a bit curious about. So I'm going to find a tree nearby to locate my camera. So this is the tree I have chosen for my shot. It's only a few metres away from the area I have in question, and it has an unimpeded view. When I'm setting up this shot, I'll need to pay attention to what's in my background. If I have excessive movement from grasses or other vegetation, I'll end up with excessive amounts of images to look through. I can also think about this when I adjust my sensitivity settings on my motion sensor camera here.
Trail cameras can also help you with your site weed management strategy. For example, if you have an infestation of blackberry, you might want to consider if you have some bandicoots residing on the property as well. This will help you with the different types of strategies you'll need.